everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our virtual military visit. We're very excited to have Petty Officer Lazarte from the United States Navy with us today, and he's going to be sharing lots of wonderful information with us about the U.S. Navy and all that they offer and all the different programs they can offer you. So if you can just leave your questions that you have in the chat, and then he will be getting to those questions at the end of the presentation today. I'm going to go ahead and hand this over to Petty Officer Lazarte. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. I appreciate it for having me. Hey, everybody. My name is Petty Officer Lazarte, and I'm here to talk about the Navy today. In many ways, how it can help you in professional paths or maybe educational path. So we're going to talk about a little bit of what we offer and as well as what the Navy entails of. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right. First of all, like I said, it's going to be me, Petty Officer Lazarte, and Petty Officer Smith. She was supposed to be here, but I know she'll touch base with everybody else later in throughout the school year. But we're gonna move on. All right. So first slide we have it says sailors aren't born; they're forged. Serving in America's Navy is a powerful experience that can take you beyond the ordinary, pushing the limits of your imagination to bring out your true potential. In the Navy, our motto is forged by the sea. And the reason why that is because we all come from different backgrounds and we all come from, different places in the world and even within the United States. And we all come to be forged into one, and we unify to becoming a better person or better Navy as at all. So what we do is we seek for talent that tries to change themselves, on a daily basis to change themselves for good. So that's why we're forged. We're not, we're not born. We're just forged. All right. Now we're going to talk about what's in it for you. Okay. There are many things. These are some of the things that we have. So the first one would be secure your future. Then would be adventure, money for school, rewards for joining, and benefits. And we're going to break it down each individually. All right. Secure your future. America's Navy offers cutting-edge training in more than 130 essential fields, including healthcare, electronics, nuclear engineering, aviation, and more. And the Navy, all the training that you do transfers into the civilian side through certifications or even education. So all the jobs that you're going to learn within the Navy, it is a high demand and also high skill training that you get for free. We're going to move to the next. That's a little bit of like pictures of different people with different jobs, right? They do differently things from, special operations to navigation, aviation, etc. I got a little video. All right, so one of the big things is that in the Navy, we are water-based, right? A lot of our jobs are obviously revolve around being in the fleet or being in the ship or, being overall in near a body of water. But also in the Navy, we have a lot of other opportunities that do not necessarily require an individual to be in water or in a ship or in a submarine. And I think that's a beautiful thing about the Navy that made me choose the Navy, is the fact that there's so much diversity in the things that you can do that there's literally no limits on the things that or the fields that you can explore. A little bit about myself, I'm in the construction field. So for anybody who's interested in trade schools or getting a journeyman or a master of whatever trade you're trying to go for, you can definitely reach out to me and I can explain to you how that works. And all of our training, like I said, it transfers into the civilian side and helps you attain not just better opportunities and job wise, but also education. So we're going to talk about a little bit of adventure. Okay. Adventure, escape the ordinary and explore new horizons. Take on the power of the sea to travel the world and change your life. Adventure is a huge thing because we in the Navy, we get to travel pretty much anywhere the water touches, which, it's about 70% of the world. And the beauty of it is that you get to experience things and cultures and places that you probably wouldn't get to experience if you weren't on some sort of naval force, right? So I think adventure is something that a lot of people look for in their life, to do something different, maybe to leave, the city and go explore for humanitarian work in Asia or South Africa or South America, so adventure is huge part of the Navy. Imagine the possibilities. Travel to more than 100 ports of call around the world, interact with global cultures, get involved in life-changing humanitarian missions, hack sophisticated systems over adversaries to locate and report worldwide threats, operate unmanned drones on top secret missions. So those are some of the possibilities that we can offer, right? A lot of things that I've got myself involved to has been with humanitarian missions, from hurricane relief to going to tribal areas in Africa and providing them with clean water, electricity, and just overall helping everybody. All right. So there's always that question of like, hey, if you're in the Navy, where in the world will you go? And to tell you the truth, you can go a lot of places that you probably didn't think we were there. An example. Okay. So these are the locations of the bases that we have. As you can tell, we have bases, a lot of bases in the US, and we have our major bases, in Europe and some Africa and Asia as well. Now, we also have ports, and like I said, there's over 100 ports that you can, go to. So those are different from bases, okay? Then we're going to talk about the fleets. So, okay, so those are, where you're going to be in short duty, but your fleet, where would it be designed out of? And we can talk about that as, every sea possible, right? So we cover a lot of area when it comes to the water, to the, water aspect of covering areas from close counter to Africa or South America to provide aid. Huge example, we had a huge operation going to New York and as well as Africa through the USS Comfort for a lot of our medical healthcare professionals that were able to go and provide support during the COVID-19 pandemic and as well as other circumstances. Okay. Money for school. This is a huge, one of the most important things in my opinion, okay? Because school is the most important thing in your life, and you can get an education without a college loan in the Navy, okay? America's Navy can help you pay for school with free tuition, college credit, or scholarships, and financial reimbursement. All right, so whatever circumstances you may have that, hey, I can't afford school or my loans didn't get approved, the Navy can help you pay for them. Forever GI Bill, up to 100% tuition and fee coverage, money for books and supplies up to $1,000 per year, and then potential monthly living allowance. The GI Bill is something you accumulate through your career in the Navy. So if you do 4 years or 20 years, you're still gonna get to accumulate a GI Bill that can help you with your furthering your education. Now, the GI Bill is not just for college, but if it's also for certifications that you may be interested in getting. Tuition assistance. This is only provided to the personnel who are in service, right? So if you're serving, you can utilize tuition assistance, which pays up to 100% of course, the course costs taken at a accredited institution while off duty. So when you're off work, if you want to go and take online classes or go to a local campus, by all means, you can go for it. provides opportunities to work with some of the world's most advanced technologies. So tuition assistance, again, is not just for college, but it's also for trade schools, certifications, or anything that can help you get to be more successful. Navy college programs, NCP, okay, that's you receive academic credits for programs, qualified training, and work performed while serving on active duty, participating in life-changing humanitarian outreach missions. So with the Navy college program, like I said, all the training that you're doing, you're gonna get college credits that are gonna work towards a degree. It may be, a science degree or math or engineering, whichever route you're trying to go, your job can help you get those credits. Some additional programs, we have the loan repayment. If you already have some loans, we can pay up to $65,000. College level examination programs, so you can take certain classes, their test in order to avoid or in order to not retake that class. For example, if you have a math and they said, hey, you know what, you need to retake math, but if you pass the test, it would go for a credit. It will count for a credit and you do not have to take that class again. Montgomery GI Bill for selected reserves, and then defense activity for non-traditional education support, which I can talk about it more in detail after the presentation. Rewards for joining. All enlistment ratings are eligible to earn bonuses in American's Navy, and you may qualify for more than one. So again, as a kind of thank you and welcome aboard, the Navy gives you a bonus, or you can be eligible for all sorts of bonuses. Enlistment perks, sign-on bonuses, salary advances. Okay, so if you've done JROTC, like a lot of kids, a lot of students over in Mechanicsville High School, Atlee High School, Patrick Henry, and even Hanover, you can come in as a higher rank than what an average person with JROTC can. Or even if you've done Eagle Scouts, you can also get a higher rank. Benefits. Engaging in meaningful work is a reward in itself, but America's Navy also offers outstanding benefits. The benefits that we offer are great in all aspects, from medical to your educational, and even going to a commissary and getting like very good groceries for cheap. I think that's a great benefit. Generous pay and more, competitive pay, potential bonuses for special duty, scheduled pay raises, and regular promotions. Comprehensive health care, 30-day paid vacation a year, excellent retirement income, and tax benefits. It's not where the seed takes you, but who it makes you, okay? Whether you're interested in financial help for your education, life-changing adventures, training for a job with great benefits, or all the above, joining America's Navy can help you become a true leader in a rewarding field. 2 ways to join. Infinite possibilities, okay? So you have the side of the enlisted, which is a highly competitive, specialized, hands-on career. You choose a career in the field from aviation to engineering, law to medicine. You get scheduled pay raises and regular promotions, and you get to travel the world. And this is a very hands-on career where you not only can get your education at the same time as the experience that if you decide to get out, you can be very competitive out in the civilian side. Then you have the officer. You become a true professional in every sense, holding to the highest standard every day. Step directly into a high-profile management role. Establish yourself as a leader in a dynamic field. Pursue great career opportunities from medical services to aviation. This is when you have a college degree, you can apply to become an officer. Or even if you're going through NRTC or other programs, you can become an officer, and it would set you up to a high-profile management role. Two sides of the enlisted and enlisted and officer. You have active duty and reserve. Active duty is full-time service commitment for 4 years. For officers, full-time service commitment for 3 to 5 years. Some Navy education opportunities and certain positions may lend your initial service commitment, meaning if you have a higher need for training, such as if you're in the intelligence community or aviation community, you need at least 1 or 2 years more to be able to fully learn and comprehend your job. Reserve duty, serve part-time as little as 2 days a month and 2 weeks a year. Training near your home as a reservist, you'll be eligible for low-cost medical insurance, 4-day pay for 2 days served each month, and a 401k retirement benefits. Brave new waters, serve your country, and establish a truly meaningful legacy. become part of a proud tradition of honor, courage, and commitment in America's Navy. Now, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call your liaison or your talent scout according to your school. For Patrick Henry High School, it will be myself, Petty Officer Lazarte. For Mechanicsville High School and Atlee High School, it would be Chief Petty Officer Egbuniwe. And then for Hanover High School, it's Petty Officer Smith. And I got their numbers right there. So if you guys want to, get it down and call us, by all means. Even if you have a simple question, feel free to reach out to us via phone or text or social media. And that is all I have for today. And I thank everybody for, tuning in on this video and being able to partake on the information that I could give you. And I hope all the information I gave you was very helpful. So if you guys have any questions, just reach out to us.
Thank you so much. The information was definitely helpful for me as a school counselor, career counselor, and I know it definitely is going to be very helpful for our students and families. So really appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Ms. Corbin.
I know we'll definitely be keeping in touch as the school year progresses, and we will definitely let our students know that they can reach out to you and our other recruiters with any questions that they might have. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.